and I'm under each snare, intangible. Bet you didn't think, so I command you to. Panoramic view, look, I'll make it all manageable. Pick and choose, sit and lose, all you different crews, chicks and dudes.
Dallas' starting group. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Max Christie is out there with flag. And it's Marshall in at the 3 slot. And for Houston, inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson out there with Tari Eason. And it's Durant in at the 3. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
And he gets that one.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Marshall outside. Washington outside. Up and over Smith. And it's Washington missing. Durant with it. He's picked up by Christie. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose. Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Flag. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Here's Flag, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. The 3 from Washington. They get it again. Gafford. Good D by Şengün.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
Dallas, no good that time either. And it's Houston's ball. They're on an 11-3 run.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Thompson with a steal. Up top, Durant lets it go from 11, and the jumper falls for him. Durant's got 11.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
And with great execution and the ability to finish, they're a top 5 scoring offense.
And this is a team that loves to play at a breakneck pace. Once they get the ball, they're looking to push the pace. And they are the best in the league at converting in transition. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Flag. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Dallas. The Rockets lead by 12. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Eason. 13 points for Durant.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Flag. Lets the three fly. The Rockets pull it in.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And here's Thompson for 3. That one is off. Mavericks trail by 14. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Marshall uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound.
And here's Houston. They're on a 19-7 run. And here's Thompson for 3. That doesn't go either for Thompson. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Nice shot by Christie.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. Shepard, he's checked in for Houston. Pass to Christie. Here's Flag from deep. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Here's Shepard. And he buries his first look.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
The Rockets lead by 13. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got 15.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And Houston making a change here. Capel is checked in. Pass to Christie. The 3 is up. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. This one for 3. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. He's got 18.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Thompson. 9 points in the game. And he makes it on the layup.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Flag. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, looking at Cooper Flag. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
And the Rockets making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Robinson Earl's checked in for the Mavericks. Nimhart comes in for Marshall.
He did not want to pick up his second foul this early. Now he's got to be careful.
Okogie's checked in for Thompson. And Dallas with a change here too. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Robinson Earl. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Tate's checked in for Houston. And while we can, let's take a look at the rookies who are leading the way in points this past month. Cooper Flagg, number 1.
Those averages have distanced him from the pack. And the scary thing is, he may widen that margin.
Yep, and this past month, guys, he's been really unstoppable, scoring at will. Gaining more and more confidence as he does so. It'd be hard to get him out of that zone at this point, playing with a lot of confidence.
Now here's Nembhard. Takes a 3. The rebound by Shepard.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And the dunk by Gafford.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And here's Flagg outside. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
And here's Shepard for 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Flagg. No one near him. The rebound by Shepard.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Fires from deep. On target from range. Shepard's got 11 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Shepard. 11 points in the game. That'll count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energy.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be back in a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Houston.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. We've got Caleb Barton, also Thompson out there. And it's Russell in at the 2-guard spot.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Robinson Earls checked in for Martin. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Well, Klay Thompson last season climbing into the top 5 all-time for three-pointers made and continues to knock them down for Dallas. He said, my game fits this team so well as far as stretching the floor, playing hard defense, and being a two-way guy. He's looking to add a new chapter to his legacy. Back to you guys.
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, thank you, Allie. To the middle. Here's Russell. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Puts up a 3. And Houston, another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for Dallas. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight. To give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some reps.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
The shot by Russell, no good. For Houston, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Shepherd, that's good.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Thompson's shot is off.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Durant comes in for Finney Smith. And Holiday subbed in for Okogie. And it's Houston's ball. They've got a 22-run going. What a pace. And that one's good by Durant.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And they pick up 2. And that's 23 points for Durant.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
2 teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Graham, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. You know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
Pass to Holiday. 3-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
And so it's Dallas with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle. He's now matched his 3-point total from the first quarter here in the second period. 4 in the game already for him.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Flag to end the run. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Shepherd. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta.
They're coming into the league with a good 3-point stroke. Shepherd pro-ready from deep.
Dallas is shooting a rough 29% from the field here. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around. But what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Nembhard left side. Tries the spin move. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Mavericks ball.
Christie's checked in for Nembhard.
Number 00, Max Christie.
Here's Gafford. Shot from the inbound.
Daniel
and the
Gafford.
layup is up and in. 8 points here for Daniel Gafford.
lift his team up.
The deep three from Durant. From beyond the arc and then some.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Houston. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Field. And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Şengün's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, I love to see guys bagging their own groceries. Şengün snatching the miss and scoring afterwards.
Outside Durant. Releases. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And it's 36 points for Durant.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
The three from Washington gets the three ball to go.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the three ball.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half of this game. Gafford. He can't hit that time. Good D by Şengün. The three is up. That's good from Durant on the assist by Shepherd. Durant's got 41.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
A deep three. Another three from Houston.
Woo! He's been red hot from three-point range. How long will he keep it up?
And here's Flag outside. And that one goes. 3 for 9 for him.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Durant way outside. Wow. It goes! Big shot at the buzzer. No contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly.
When I look at the Mavericks, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up, but it just hasn't come together.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Rockets.
Well, you look...
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. And then Thompson out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the center position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Outside Christie. Let's go with a 3. Marshall can't hit. Marshall's gone 1 for 6 shooting from the field. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Here's Flag. And the dunk by Gafford.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Gafford's gone a nice 5 of 8 shooting from the floor. The 3 from Thompson. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Poke loose. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Marshall. Sinks the tray. Marshall's got 5 points.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Thompson fires from way outside. And Houston another three.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
That one rolls around and rims out.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
And they'll get another chance. Back to Durant. For three, Smith. Counted from distance. Smith's got his...